girl, VD, the Truvian doll, as known as the Truvie. Whoop, 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 whoop. How you guys all doing? I hope you've had a really great and refreshing week. Guys, gratefully, it hasn't been such a long time. But I just want to say thank you, firstly, again, to everyone that has supported my channel. Thank you for everyone that tuned in to my channel anniversary. Woo, 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 woo. I really do appreciate all the love and support. And again, a special thanks to my day one subscribers. And if you're a newest subscriber as well, thank you so much again for supporting the channel. Great. So guys, speaking of support, I do really appreciate everyone that has booked their private session with me. I have now got a website out for you guys. So guys, go ahead and book your private session with me at www.vdtv.com. So guys, on my private sessions, I'm happy to give you any advice that you need, free will discussions on anything that you may be facing, or if you just want to speak to me about anything at all in general, I am always happy to hear it. Okay? And general booking inquiries are also on vdtv@mail.com. Okay, great. So guys, let's get straight into it. Today, I'm actually so excited. Like, come on. Okay, do you know what? Yeah, for me, guys, this is officially the new year because, you know, we just celebrated the 1 year anniversary. So yeah, the new year has just literally begun. Okay, so I'm gonna get straight into it. All right, so the title of this video is how to activate your inner queen/king. Okay, great. So guys, what this really is about you knowing how to compose yourself. But this year 2026, we are all taking it to the next level. So I'll be honest with you guys, God has already confirmed to you your identity. So we already should know who we are, right? I'm only here to reintroduce you to it. All right? So the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you fashion yourself is what I want you to acknowledge. All right? So that will be the first point, basically. And in you doing so will basically allow you to, you know, become your renewed version of that inner queen/king. All right, so I want you guys to also know that even though you may talk in a different way, or you may carry yourself in a certain manner, or even, you know, look different to other races in general, that is for a reason. And this is what I want you to concentrate on to reveal your inner queen/inner king. You know, having these particular features, guys, is actually an asset. And how I want you to see yourself within the next year or so, hoping that this could be a lifelong continuation for you guys, is that you having these assets does make you stand out. And I want you to acknowledge the reason why God made you stand out, for example. And also why that makes you a king/queen. Because guys, yeah, let's acknowledge, come on. Like, you having certain particular features, for example, your hair, okay? The texture of your hair, for example, your body shape, the color of your skin, you know, that luster, golden brown, whatever, whatnot, your eyes, the shape of your nose, all of this stuff, guys, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. You guys need to start acknowledging that now. Do you know why? Because this is your identity, and this is what makes you different to the rest of the world. And I know, like, in certain scenarios, this may be looked in a different way, like maybe this isn't beauty, but I want you guys to accept today that it is, because this is what makes us diverse as a community of Black men and women. Okay, so guys, like, come on, I just want you to start embracing yourself now, starting from now. Like, literally all of this glistening features of yours is for a reason. All right, And I want you guys to see it as your asset in life. If you guys are wondering why, it's because this is going to be your year where you guys are showcasing that individuality to the world. All right. So the next point is how to activate your inner queen slash king is basically how you choose to fashion yourself. All right. So what I mean by that is that how you choose to dress, how you choose to portray yourself to the world is what's actually going to confirm and make you look as if you are that king slash queen. So when we talk about fashion, guys, like, how would you want to identify? How would you want to look if you believe you're a king slash queen? Like, you got to look the part, guys. Do you know what I mean? It's literally simple stuff like that. But I want you guys to acknowledge today that all of us have an individuality, and we all have an individual fashion. So I want you to press upon that, okay? And be proud of it. But make sure it's something that really elevates you and makes you stand out to the world. But not just as a normal character, but someone of importance. All right? Great. So, guys, to actually activate your identity, yeah, this is a precious subject, so I'm going to try and break it down as much as possible. Hoping this will not be too long, but yeah, I'll try my best, guys. How I want you guys to look at this basically is that you must go forth with a level of dominance. All right. This is the only way that you can activate and acknowledge your identity. All right. You need to tread upon this earth with a level of dominance. What does dominance mean? Dominance means confidence. All right. And I'm not saying that, oh, you must always have your way and you need to have an attitude about you, blah, blah, blah. But if you think about a real king slash queen, they've always got a certain presence about them, a certain dominance. Like when they walk in, like, yes, this is the king, this is the queen. We best give them their respect. Like, yeah, you don't want it sort of thing. But it's not even on a fierce level. It's just in a sense where it's a dominance that is unspoken. You don't need to speak. Like people can just see like, okay, cool, let me just give it to them sort of thing. So I want you guys to activate this, basically. And how do you carry yourself with a level of dominance is to basically know, sorry to anyone that may think this is offensive, but I'm just going to say, just know that you are the okay? In the back of your mind, you have to know that. I'm sorry to say to anyone that, yeah, okay? You have to know that you are. Because unfortunately, most of us that are in foreign environments, the world that you're in, or should I say the country that you may be in, is not always going to necessarily confirm that you are the, okay? You need to know who you are, guys. And you knowing who you are will allow you to strategize yourself with a level of dominance. And once you have that dominance in place, you're impenetrable. Who's going to tell you that you're not a king or queen? It's not about the title, guys. Let's clarify this today. It's not about you having the title of a king or queen or you imagining that you're royalty. No, it's about you knowing your identity, how you was created. You are naturally formulated to be a king slash queen. You are meant to have ownership. You are meant to stand out. Your beauty is meant to be on top, you know? We don't look like the rest of the world. And this is what I want you guys to acknowledge. The small things about you that really make you, different, but almost up there. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So guys, just keep going with me, okay? Keep going with me. Okay, keep going with me. All right. So the next point is I want you guys to stay charged up. All right. So, when I say charged up, like this is a different kind of charging up. Okay? I want you to always look to yourself for validation. When you always look to yourself for validation, do you know what happens, guys? Basically, you see that dominance that you just gained in the point before this year, it's always going to be there. And you know how it's going to stay there? Is because you're the one that's self-validating yourself. So in this season, guys, I want you to stay charged up. There is no way that you're going to commit to knowing that you are inner queen/king if you are not staying charged up. And you know, staying charged up can come in many ways. It could come in the way of you fixing your mental orientation. It could be through meditation. It could be through watching and listening to motivational speakers. It could be you even doing things that make you feel more beautiful. That can allow you to stay charged up. I want you guys to keep your energy. That's what I mean by charged up. I don't want you to go and get your energy from someone else. I want you guys to keep it so you can stay in that vibration. Do you know what I mean? Guys, like, to who knows? You know, you need to keep it there in order for people to acknowledge you, you know, and you can't look to them for your validation, basically. All right. So, like, do you know what, guys? I'm just really, really trying my best. Even I am trying my best. Can you imagine? So, yeah, like, your identity is unique, and I just want you to keep pushing it as something important. So the next point is, guys, I want you to only speak facts and not fiction. All right, so I'm going to break it down to you guys because I know some of my subscribers are not actually in the UK. So yeah, just bear with me to who is. So basically, facts is basically when you speak the truth, and fiction is when it's something made up, okay? I want you guys, if you believe you are a king/queen, even mentally, you know, there's only a certain sort of speech that you would make, basically, and it has to be truth. Do you know what I mean? You can't be here talking rubbish, okay? Let me just be blunt. Only speak facts, not fiction, guys. Do you know how? And do you know why? Because that's how people are going to respect you and be like, okay, cool. That queen is activated. She knows who she is. She ain't here talking rubbish. And, you know, this could be simple things like when you have a conversation with people, you know, like only talk about the things that you know. Don't start making stuff up, guys. Like, you need to talk as if you have sense. And this can also come with your level of education. Like, you know, like, it's up to you guys. Like, your level of education, this ain't even me speaking about, oh, who went to where and who did what in their, you know, educational years. But guys, just be smart, innit? And you know, when you're smart, that comes off how you talk. And this isn't got nothing to do with your accent or where you're from. Let me just clarify that. But I need you guys to be knowledgeable. Okay, so yeah, there's so much that goes into this, guys, but I just want you to pick the points that really, really, really make sense and resonate with you, because, you know, to everyone it is different. To every king it's different. To every queen it's different. But make sure when you're out there, guys, you are speaking facts and not fictions. Please, please, please don't embarrass the crown that you have on your head, okay? Don't embarrass it. All right, guys. Okay, so yeah. I think the last thing, guys, to be able to activate your inner queen/inner king is if you were one day to wake up in a palace, in a brand new land, or in a whole different territory entirely, how would you steward this? So, what if, guys, yeah, one day you actually end up being a king/queen? Wouldn't you already want to be her and not have to, like, oh my gosh, like, I need to start changing my ways so I can fit the life that I've, you know, somehow been given? What I'm trying to say is here, guys, you always need to maintain that mentality of a king/queen, because you never know when your life is going to change, and the energy that you puts out starts matching that. Do you know what I mean? And it's important for you guys to always know this in the back of your mind, that no matter where you are, even if you're in a foreign country, you are a king/queen, because I'm pretty sure most of us, our heritage is that anyway. most of our backgrounds, you know, from the motherland, is royalty. Guys, today I will promote you to do your research about where you're from, even if you were born in the UK, USA, for example, France. I don't know. I know a lot of you are based outside of the UK. I know. But a lot of us, yeah, when we do our heritage, you will start to see that a lot of us come from kingship lineages. So again, what does that mean? It basically means that naturally people from, you know, like where I'm from, I'm African, of course. Most of us have like, you know, villages or backgrounds, wherever your family has rooted from, they are actually royalty. Okay? So you guys, I always want you to remember that. It doesn't matter where you move to. It don't matter where you're born. You lot are kings and queens, you know? This is why you guys need to activate your inner king / inner queen now. Okay? Great. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Again, once again, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, a like, share, comment, also subscribe if you haven't already. And again, guys, if any of you require any private advice sessions, feel free to book your session with me at vdtv.com. All right? All of the information will be in my description below. And if you have any other questions or any queries, feel free to drop me an email, which is also in my description box. All right, guys, thank you so much again for listening. Have a lovely and an abundant new year. Okay? Mwah.